Welcome to this explainer. You know, when most people hear the word Shopify, they instantly think basic website builder. Just a simple tool to slap a shopping cart on the internet, right? Well, it has actually evolved into something much, much bigger. It's a massive, interconnected retail ecosystem with 14 distinct ways to monetize. So whether we're talking physical goods, digital assets, or even monetizing your own professional skills, let's dive right in and explore exactly how deep this ecosystem really goes.
Here is our roadmap for today. 1. The massive retail ecosystem. 2. Selling physical goods. 3. Monetizing your expertise. And 4. The keys to store success.
Starting with Section 1, the massive retail ecosystem. This is way beyond just a website builder. $235.9 billion. Let that number sink in for a second. That massive figure represents Shopify's gross merchandise volume processed in 2023 alone. That's the total value of goods sold across their entire infrastructure. To really put that staggering number into perspective, that is roughly equivalent to the GDP of the entire country of Qatar. Seriously, plugging into Shopify isn't just about building a web page anymore. You're tapping into a thriving economy that literally rivals sovereign nations.
Moving right along to Section 2, selling physical goods, the storefront.
The most recognizable entry point into all of this is, of course, starting your own e-commerce store. And the absolute beauty here is the pure scalability. For a tiny $29 a month barrier to entry, a solo entrepreneur working right out of their garage gets access to the exact same foundational infrastructure used by global multi-million-dollar brands like Gymshark. Now, when we look at the risk profiles of selling physical goods, there is a stark contrast. Traditional e-commerce requires sinking your capital into expensive, upfront inventory. But leveraging low-overhead models like dropshipping and print-on-demand completely flips the script. You are removing production, fulfillment, and warehousing from your plate entirely. That allows you to hyper-focus your capital purely on marketing and acquiring customers. But hey, maybe you want a more hands-on approach. Selling handmade goods allows you to lean heavily into brand storytelling, offering a level of authenticity that mass production just can't touch. Or, if you have a great curatorial eye, sourcing vintage goods taps into highly motivated, high-margin collector niches. And with Shopify's point-of-sale system, you can even launch physical pop-up shops. It's a fantastic way to bridge the gap between real-world, face-to-face interactions and your online sales data. Okay, so we've covered the traditional storefronts. But let me ask you this. Is managing an e-commerce store the only way to profit here? Like, do you actually need to handle physical products or deal with manufacturing to tap into this ecosystem? The answer to that is a resounding no.
Which brings us to Section 3, monetizing your expertise. Welcome to the service economy.
This is where you can make money without ever touching a single physical product. Digital downloads, things like ebooks, stock photography, printable planners, or even sound effects are incredibly efficient. You essentially build the asset once, and then you can sell it infinitely. It's a direct path to rapidly generating passive income with almost zero overhead. Taking that idea a step further, you can totally tap into the booming e-learning market. Shopify's infrastructure allows you to package your own specialized knowledge into highly lucrative formats. We're talking everything from fully self-paced video courses all the way up to interactive, cohort-based programs with premium live consulting add-ons. Now, for the highly technical folks out there, keep in mind that store owners rarely build their sites from scratch. As an app developer, you can build software tools that solve massive pain points for merchants, like SEO or subscription management. Or as a theme designer, you can craft high-converting visual storefronts using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Liquid. Solving these back-end infrastructural problems can generate thousands in recurring sales from merchants who are just eager to optimize their setup. But listen, absolutely no coding is required to join the service side. Are you an accountant, maybe an email marketing wizard, a graphic designer, or a product photographer? By becoming a Shopify expert, you can monetize the professional skills you already have. You just offer them directly to a massive pool of store owners who desperately need to outsource their daily optimizations. And what if your primary skill is simply gathering and engaging an audience? Well, $150. That is the specific affiliate bounty available to you. As an affiliate, you earn that $150 commission for every single new merchant who signs up for a paid plan using your unique link.
Whether you run a blog, a YouTube channel, or a popular social media page, you can potentially drive thousands in monthly revenue just by educating your audience about the platform. And the best part? You never have to run a store yourself.
Finally, let's look at Section 4, Keys to Store Success, the Blueprint. Regardless of which exact path you end up choosing, you absolutely have to master this 4-step blueprint. 1. Choose a compelling, high-converting theme. 2. Invest in high-quality product visuals, because people buy with their eyes, right? 3. Build a comprehensive marketing engine that blends SEO, social media, and email. And 4. Establish relentless customer service. Going above and beyond is exactly how you turn a one-time buyer into a lifelong customer. As we wrap up this explainer, the big takeaway is crystal clear. Shopify isn't just a piece of software. It's a sprawling, highly interconnected economy. Whether it's selling vintage lamps, coding inventory apps, or leveraging an existing audience as an affiliate, the paths to monetization are virtually endless. So I'll leave you with this. Which of your existing skills is ready to be plugged into this $235 billion ecosystem today? The opportunity is out there waiting for you.